Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts with another unboxing to break down the demo. This is Fallout 4, the Game of the Year edition. To start off, this is just a bare bones vanilla version of the game. All the DLC and updates are not on the disc. This is basically a reprint and a re-release of the same original first release they did. To start off also, the redeem code has not been activated, so whoever want to get it, first come first serve in that front. Bear in mind though, I do hope that you don't have any of the DLC if you activate this redeem code, and just be fair for other people who don't have any of the DLC. So best of luck to you, whoever gets it first. As anybody knows, I don't do DLC updates, microtransaction, or redeem codes. I like to play my games the bare bone of what's on the disc. If it's not on the disc, it doesn't exist to me. So to start off by stating that this game disc only takes up about 40 gigabytes of game space onto your hard drive, just a vanilla version. The update was 3 gigabytes, so there's no real reason why they did not include this on the disc, these updates. It would have not hindered their process of space or any form of that. Now, there's been many arguments saying that they couldn't put it all on the disc because there wasn't any space, because altogether it takes about around 51 gigabytes. I want to first by stating that is wrong and an outright lie. PlayStation as well as Blu-ray were designed to be able to compensate for more space. They were intended to do that. Blu-ray discs were made to be future-proof. That was their very purpose and design, was to be for that. Blu-ray discs can hold well over 100 to 200 gigabytes. One disc. All you got to do is add more layers. Now, also, to start off, that there is no, let's say there's some external reasons I'm not aware of. That does not change the fact that it could include a second disc where you can pre-install the updates or DLC from the other disc. That way you can just pick and choose what DLCs you could have put on your game. There's no excuse really at all why this Game of the Year edition does not have any of the DLC or updates as a full physical version. It was just a lazy port from Bethesda, just a cash grab. That's just the honest truth. Now, the only best side about this is you get that little pamphlet paper thing that comes with the chart of all the being a special and get all the upgrade. I thought that was kind of cool, but nothing to spend another $60 for an entire game of the same version that you just got a long time ago. To start off, that I've already stated this many times before, I'm not a big fan of open world games, and Bethesda's studio dev team is some of the worst in design in open world games, in my opinion. I have never liked any of their games. I frankly think they oftenly should be sued for how oftenly they release broken games, because you saw the list of the updates for that 3 gigabyte update. It's ridiculous how broken their games are, and I find it sickening and appalling that people say that this is just commonly expected from their dev team, when there's other developers out there who do a lot more work and a lot more time and produce a lot better quality of games, while Bethesda's dev team can get away with this. I've never been a big fan of Fallout. I've never liked any of them, from Bethesda anyway. I did like the original ones before Bethesda got their grubby little hands on it. The game is just not really inspiring or even intriguing. The world is boring, the story is boring, the characters are boring. There's nothing that really stands out as an overall quality game, as well as being broken. I tried playing many times back in the past, of just seeing how the game can work without any updates, and I remember it crashed on me 3 to 4 times, and there was many times it lost audio. What you're seeing right now is right here was actual me having it updated, because I really wanted to try to make sure I get you quality footage, because I was worried about it crashing again. This was an old save data I had because I stopped playing it. I probably logged about maybe 10 hours at most, and I just got bored with it. It's not a fun game. It's very clunky. It's not really well made. Poor gameplay, and just, I do not like Fallout. It's one of the worst games I've ever had the most fortune of ever playing in my entire life. I cannot stand it at all. I will never understand what people see in Fallout. Skyrim's okay, or should I say Elder Scrolls, is an okay game. I will give it a benefit of doubt. But Fallout, there's no excuse for being in its condition as this. Considering the fact also that the Bethesda's dev team already has quite great experience with making open world games. it's unexcusable for how broken it is. And just the overall graphics, the fact that it has not had a graphical overhaul or anything like that, it's very unexcusable. And the fact that they just released this lazy Game of the Year edition, which insults not only the fan base, but also loyalty, because you built up a loyalty to expect from the Game of the Year editions of Fallout to come all on disc. If you recall, Fallout Game of the Year edition, Fallout 3 and New Vegas came with all the DLC and updates on the disc. So you built a level of trust, and they betrayed that trust. There's no denying that. And then the fact that people want to defend this company, defend the process that they do, and every time they release a game, it gets more broken, more poorly made, and more poorly thought out. I cannot stand the series. The only reason I bought this game was because I thought it was going to have all the DLC and updates on the disc. I have no interest of ever playing this game again, but I support all DLC and updates on disc. I try my most to support that. Even if I don't like the game, I try to support that concept. There's not much else I can say. There's nothing really good about the series. I cannot say nothing nice about this game because there is nothing nice about this game. Voice acting is poor, gameplay is poor, story is poor, not even really any good music other than the main intro music, which you got to hear at the unboxing part. And it's just, there's nothing that keeps you going. There's just nothing. I don't understand what people see appealing about this game. I've tried many of times to pick up and try and play it. The only best part about the entire thing is you get to play in third-person mode. I love playing in third-person mode. I'm not a big fan of FPSs. Not to say I hate them, I love playing in third-person mode. It's my favorite style of playing games. I can't stress how much I don't like Fallout. And this may upset everyone. This might even give you guys a may get you upset about how I feel about it. But I'm not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to change how I feel about it. I will never like the series. And the fact that people defend this, it tells me that people do not understand quality game design or quality gaming making. I'm sorry, I know that sounds mean, but I really stop listening to people when they tell me Fallout's good. It's not a good game. I don't mind people liking a bad game, but don't sit here and try to tell me this pile of garbage of a game gets Game of the Year compared to great games out there that really had time and development. Hell, there's games out there that's been developed by one person and it's better quality than this. That's just absurd. But I'm ranting now. If you want to buy it, that's up to you. As you can see, it does not come with all the DLC and updates on the disc, so you might as well just get the original version and then slowly build up the time to get the original DLCs if you have internet. So like always, I'll leave links down in the description if you're interested in copy. I don't recommend this game at all, but whether you listen to me or not, it's up to you. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye-bye!